Hey everyone, so in this little portion of the video that I will be showing you right now is how to do floats. This project can be found in the book Knitting in America, and the pattern shawl for this is in the book, and this is how the progress is coming along. What I'm doing right now is the diamonds, and if you look at the back, we have all the floats. And so what I'm going to show you is just a little portion of what I've been doing for this shawl, of how to do some floats for this. You can also find at twitch.tv/tlk knitting. I do have a video up there of knitting some of this project there. But right now, let's head over to the video and I will show you how to do some floats with various yarns. Hello, good morning. The whole family's down here. The cat, the dog. What I'm working on, let me show full screen. I've been working on this since September 5th, off and on. It's a lengthy project. Okay, so this is what I'm working on right now. Okay. One red. Okay.
7 fuchsia.
Okay, so now what I'm doing, because I have to use the fuchsia, I have to figure out how to cover the holes. So I'm just kind of crossing it. All right. So what did you say, 7?
7, yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be tied together. Three. I'm just making sure there's no. I think that'll work. 3, 4. And then the coral's going to be next, so we want to move that over. 5, and then I got to tie my knot where I brought the gray in. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm tying my knot because we ran out of gray. So now I'm going to just tie here because I had to add the gray. I was running out. Now I'm just crossing them over so you don't get any holes in your knitting when you're switching yarns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6. And then switching over 7 so you don't get any at all. And I'm using this yarn anyways. Now I'm going to go into the gray. So every time I start moving into the colors, I have to crisscross them. For
5 burgundy, yes.
Yep. So I'm just crossing them over.
Or 10.
10.
Whatever.
6. This is where we're moving it over again because it's swapping colors. And then over again so that you don't have a hole while you're switching your colors. Okay, so we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're doing 5 of the brown. So you just gotta, when you're doing stranded knitting, you just, like, you can do it continental way, but I've always, this is quicker and faster if I do it this way.
5 of the dark brown, yes.
1, okay, 2, 3, 4. So now what I'm doing is, because now we're going to be switching into the green over, we're doing 5, and then flipping it over, we're doing 7. And you want to kind of pull it in because you don't want the stitches to be kind of too loose when you're knitting them, but you don't want it to be super tight that it's puckering. Okay, so now I need 7. Crossing over. 4. We're floating the brown across because I have to use that. 6. 7. Now, stranded knitting is not going to work the same for everything that you do. Everything's going to be a bit different. Like this one only had 2 strands of yarn. It floats very consistently. This is not going to float consistent like that. This is going to have... This is how this is going to look. And it's so hard to get it looking like that because that was easier. This one has so many colors attached to it. Stranded knitting is always going to look different on whatever your project is. 5, so we're going to cross over the next color that goes there.
Should be.
Okay. So we're doing 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And we want to cross it over. Cross it over.
You want to lay down on the edge? Let me move over. There you go. No.
Okay, that's done. All right.
Yep.
I hear her purring.
Yeah. She's just walking from one side of my lap to the other.
Now I need the gray.
can. So then okay.
All right, so as I was mentioning prior in the video, there are different kinds of floats that you can do on various projects, some with 2 yarns, 3 yarns. This one, the longest one is 16 skeins of yarn to float over for the flower portion of it. So I just want to do a little tutorial about how to do some of the floats, because the floating part can get a lot of, as you see, entangled. So you want to organize your floats in a way that you're going to be able to handle the floating process by using little cards or whatever you have. You can use a little piece of a cardboard. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about floats and how you can manage your floats as you go. Have some tips and tricks, like I said, live at my twitch.tv/TLK knitting on Twitch. You can also ask any questions, or if there's any knitting ideas that you may have for me to stream or to post on YouTube, please comment down below and let me know. All links will be provided down below for you, and I hope to see you around over at Twitch, and we can chat about knitting. And we can work on projects together live in real time. All right, everyone, take care and happy knitting.